The death of Temptations frontman Dennis Edwards stunned the music world. Then a seismic aftershock, allegations that he was abused by his wife before his death.
Tonight, she's speaking for the first time to CBS 2 investigator Brad Edwards, and she says she didn't fail Dennis Edwards, the state of Illinois did.
Everybody knows I love my husband. There's a lot of singers. There's only one Dennis Edwards. My husband was loud. But I'm quiet.
Our songs were about the love between a man and a woman.
I never had a chance to say goodbye.
Dennis, start here. Dennis Edwards died in Chicago, February 1st from complications of meningitis. Then the headlines. Edwards' wife abused him, that she took his hearing aids. Dennis Edwards himself said she tried to suffocate him by holding his head face down.
Could you have turned him that way on your own?
No way. No way.
He was a big man.
Yes, he was a big man.
We interviewed his widow, Brenda Edwards, in St. Louis, the couple's home. They came to Chicago for Dennis's treatment when
nobody would believe that someone could come to your home, take a family member, and you never see them again.
It is baffling.
Brenda Edwards, St. Louis attorney.
I have no doubt that this did not need to happen. She is a practicing nurse. She'd been his primary caregiver for many years and his wife of 18 years.
By December 2017, Brenda and Dennis lived in this South Michigan Avenue high-rise. He was improving, but on a lot of meds.
And he was depressed?
Yes.
Paranoid?
Yes. He just had thoughts that people were trying to do things to him.
And that was well documented?
Yes.
Even in his Northwestern Hospital discharge papers. On December 29th, patient Edwards has odd paranoid thoughts, saying his wife or the primary medical team was trying to kill him. Paranoia noted, he was discharged to his wife. On January 3rd, in his wife's care, a caseworker arrived to investigate an abuse complaint that came into a state tip line while Dennis Edwards was hospitalized.
And I was hysterical.
After Dennis said he was being abused, the caseworker called the cops and had him removed.
And I was just begging him to take him to the hospital that he was discharged from.
Northwestern, where Edwards was treated for months, where they knew his care, knew his caretaker, knew his paranoia. Instead, he was taken to Mercy Hospital, where he'd never been. More puzzling yet, on January 12th, the caseworker filed an emergency order of protection, in essence saying Brenda represented a threat to Dennis.
Dennis Edwards could not be hurt. He was in the hospital.
Brenda called Chicago attorney Mackenzie Hyde.
I would say that the state failed Dennis Edwards.
On January 12th, as Brenda is being deemed a threat, she's texting the caseworker proof that Dennis's hearing aids were being repaired, to tell Dennis she misses him more than he'll ever know, even thanking the caseworker, whom she didn't know at the time was getting an emergency order of protection against her.
Miss Edwards was shocked to find out that they had filed an order of protection against her.
Then Mrs. Edwards waited for a February 2nd court date where she'd fight to get Dennis back.
Mr. Edwards died the night before the hearing.
Dennis Edwards, loving husband, Temptations forever, Army veteran, didn't make it to that February 2nd court date. He's buried at Jefferson Barracks National Cemetery in St. Louis. Even now,
I still don't have answers.
Mr. Edwards has passed. She has been hurt. She has a right to know what's in that file.
So, how did this happen? The State Department on Aging refused to talk to us on camera, not even to explain how the process should work. They also rejected repeated FOIA requests for information.
Should the state answer these questions?
I hope that the state will look into this and try to learn lessons from this case. What could we do better?
We do know the caseworker was employed by Dalton-based Healthcare Consortium of Illinois. The state vendor has handled 464 elder abuse investigations since 2015, says the state. How many of those ended in orders of protection like the one filed against Brenda Edwards? The Department of Aging, quote, does not have the ability to generate that information.
There has to be some modicum of due process, and there wasn't any in this case.
They've now filed this complaint with the Inspector General's office, fighting in death for her husband, who is now at rest, yet peace evades his widow.
What's that like, not being able to see your spouse in the end of their life?
You feel like you failed them. He probably felt abandoned. He probably gave up.
Brad Edwards, CBS 2 Investigators.